We've all been stuck in a place where you're living paycheck to paycheck and it feels like you're never going to get ahead. You want to be able to create wealth, but you have no idea how to get out of your own way. So in today's video, we'll go over 4 of my most powerful money manifesting tips that will unlock your prosperity and allow abundance to flow into your life. Tip number 1, change the way you think about money. What you think about money is very important. What are some negative sayings that you've heard about money? For example, money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. The love of money is the root of all evil. More money, more problems. Money can't buy happiness. Money is a devil's plaything. You can't take money with you. People with a lot of money are greedy. Money changes people. I'd love to hear in the comments below what negative money sayings that you've heard. Perhaps you heard them growing up. Next, we're going to replace the word money with the word shovels. Say these negative sayings about money aloud again. Shovels are the root of all evil. Shovels don't grow on trees. The love of shovels is the root of all evil. More shovels, more problems. Shovels can't buy happiness. You get the idea. Money is simply energy, and you get to think about it positively or negatively. You get to choose. So where did you get your money beliefs from? And remember, a belief is simply a thought that you think over and over. Did you get them from your parents, your grandparents, your friends? When you have a negative thought towards money, remind yourself that you are observing that thought. Be curious. Where did that thought come from? Is that what my parents taught me about money? Is that my belief? Is it true for me? Get really curious about making this observation. And if it's not your belief, then you can detach from it. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. You are more powerful than that thought or belief. And once you release and detach from the negative thought, then replace it with a positive one. The easiest thought or affirmation to say is, I am prosperous, or I am prosperity. Feeling prosperous is a state of being and actually has nothing to do with money. Think about all of the things that are abundant all around you. You have an abundance of air to breathe, for example. You don't worry about lack of air to breathe. So say, I am prosperity 50 times a day, 100 times a day. Go for it. Tip number 2, change your perspective towards money. Instead of thinking that you need money, think that dollars want me. That's right. Dollars want me because they know that I will make good decisions with them and they want me to spend them wisely. I was first introduced to this concept from the book Dollars Want Me, The New Road to Opulence, a soul culture lesson by Henry Harrison Brown. He writes, you alone are the power. Money has only delegated power. You direct its expression. Change your attitude toward money. It's not the almighty dollar. Almighty power uses the dollar. Say to the dollar, I do not need you. You need me. You are of no use until my brain and my hand use you. You wish to be used. You come to me that you may be used. I do not need a dollar. Dollars need me. Assume this mental attitude and see what a change it makes for you. When you have changed your aura, dollars will be drawn and you need not think of their coming, only think of using them. I'm not exactly sure what he meant by the word aura, but since this book was written in 1903, I can go back and ask him. But the way that it's used in the book, I believe that he's talking about vibration and that we must change our vibration towards money, which for me as a former financial advisor was difficult, to be honest. It was a new perspective for me to think about using dollars instead of saving them. After all, it was my business to help people save their money. But now I've learned that you must spend them, knowing that there's an abundance of supply of dollars. There is no lack. So right now, I challenge you to take this new perspective towards money too. Tip number 3, meditation removes self-limitations. I would like to start by introducing you to R.J. Spina from his video, Manifesting Abundance Like Merlin.
All limitations are self-imposed, and they're all born within the egoic mind. So silence the egoic mind, and you won't even be able to find a limitation. You know why? They don't really exist. The word impossible doesn't actually, intrinsically, authentically exist. There are no locks and bolts to anything. It's all one thing, and it's all connected. And when you get out of the way, as we were talking about earlier, when you get out of the way, get the ego mind, when you get that guy who doesn't know anything, you get that guy out of the way, the bigger you takes over. We are introducing a supreme intelligence into our life when we remove the subconscious pattern egoic mind, which is just a set of limitations. And as soon as you do that, you will feel this immense power that you are capable of, because there really are, authentically, intrinsically, there really are no limitations. All limitations are self-imposed, and all of them belong to the ego mind identity. And as soon as that is removed through meditation, you'll realize that everything is on the table. There are no locks and bolts to anything. Whatever it is you desire, you have.
You are a powerful creator, and by meditating and going within, you get in alignment with who you really are, your soul. And as you become in alignment, you release self-limitations. Wayne Dyer, in his book, Manifest Your Destiny, writes, your desires manifest because you are in perfect alignment with your source of creation, and because you are not placing any limitations on what can come into your life. So ask yourself these questions. How am I limiting myself? Why am I thinking so small? Do I know that I can be, do I have anything? To truly live an abundant life, you must know that you are worthy of living the life of your dreams. You are worthy because you exist. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to work hard or struggle. You exist. And that is enough. Tip number 4, be grateful for everything you have and have a generous heart. The vibration that you are putting out into the universe is what you are receiving back. Like energy attracts like energy, and it's called the law of attraction. Your life is a mirror of the vibration you are emitting. If your vibration is one of lack and scarcity, that's exactly what you are attracting into your life. Lucky for you, it's easy to change that. The easiest and most effective way to increase your vibration is to practice having gratitude and deep appreciation for everything that you have. Everything, no matter how small or big. Manifesting is a two-way street. It's not only about receiving, it's also about giving. It's a balance between the two. You must have a generous heart and be giving, because there is no lack. I love the way that Dr. Wayne Dyer describes this attitude in his book, Manifest Your Destiny, the 9 spiritual principles for getting everything you want. He writes, reacting to your manifestations with gratitude and generosity is the 9th principle. The nature of gratitude is the complete and full response of the human heart to everything in the universe. It is an absence of feeling alienated or separate. It represents our full acknowledgement and appreciation of the energy flowing through all things, and brings gifts to us in the form of the fulfillment of our desires. Gratitude then represents the whole of ourselves. When we feel grateful and give thanks, sending out this kind of loving energy to the world in the same fashion that we did when we were asking for our heart's desires to be manifested, we feel complete. The nature of gratitude helps dispel the idea that we do not have enough, that we will never have enough, and that we ourselves are not enough. When your heart is filled with gratitude, it is grateful for everything and cannot focus on what is missing. I love that. You cannot focus on what is missing. Do you feel how powerful that is? You cannot feel lack when you are feeling grateful. These 4 tips are powerful concepts that have helped me to overcome feelings of unworthiness about money, and have taught me that I am worthy I am powerful and I can create a prosperous life. And I have. I know that they will help you too. I also know that sometimes we have subconscious thoughts and beliefs that we might not even be aware of, or we have soul contracts that we don't remember. These are all things that I discover in my heal sessions, and I help people to release them. If you're curious if a heal session is for you, you can schedule a Bliss Blueprint conversation with me at no cost, and together we can see if a session is right for you. The link is in the description below this video. Here's what a couple of people had to say after working with me. Working with Beth will shift your world. I came to her feeling frustrated with my money blocks, and through our session was able to move mountains of energy and get back into the flow. You want a practitioner who walks the walk, and that's Beth. She has this innate ability to get you back on track and into a positive mindset, always able to see the glass full. After our session, I was offered a new position and my sales in one of my other businesses more than doubled. Thanks, Jen. Here's another one. Yesterday, I was blessed to have an energy session with this amazing woman who helped me to release some resistance that has been holding me back. A lot of times we don't forgive on a conscious level. I realized that I never fully forgave the people who have physically, mentally, and emotionally hurt me in the past. However, it's not about forgiveness for them, but forgiveness for me so that I can move forward. I will be having another session with this beautiful lady, Lifelong Dreams Coming True, Julissa. Thank you, Julissa. And finally, I cannot wait to introduce you to someone very special in my next video who is going to share her 4 tips for prosperity from her angelic perspective. Thank you and have a great day.